Hi guys, welcome to the San Andreas Touring Car Championship Season 2. Missed the first two races because I went on a vacation, but now I'm back and this is the third race of the season at the Cluck racetrack, and I'm in the Albany Alpha, and you might say, what the heck, this is not an Albany Alpha, but we had an upgrade on our car. Now it kind of looks like a Carbonizer. So let's hope this upgrade works for this race, because I'm 38 points behind the lead at the moment. And here's the start of the race.
Oh god.
First lap, going from 8th to 7th position. The grid is randomized at the beginning, so that's why I was starting in 8th or 9th place. 8th. And here I couldn't get past Errol and got stuck behind Errol and Doom, but here you see Errol kind of pushes wide those two cars, allowing me to go into 4th position already. And here O'Darn has trouble controlling his Comet, pass him 3rd position after the first turns on the back straight now at Cluck. So that start went really well for me. Didn't expect it to go that well, because the first section is really tight and difficult, and here is where stuff's about to happen. I see Andreas say he lags, takes me out, pushes me, and all of a sudden he's like way back. Also O'Darn, I passed him before. He flew over a fire hydrant, knocked down by Andreas. So this was quite disappointing. Instead of going into 1st position, going back to 5th behind Doom Penguin, following him around the last turn here. 180-degree turn and down the main straight. Should be able to catch him by the end of the straight, because he has the Alpha and I have the upgraded Alpha 2.0, so I have better top speed. Going into this turn, I see him spin out, kind of release my gas and go on the inside. It was an aggressive overtake on the edge, but I think it was fine in the end. Now back into 4th position, following Super Stepper in front of me. He's in a Banshee, so this competition, just like last season, we have Serrano, Comet, Banshee, Coquette, Carbonizer, Alpha, all those cars, creating a really nice environment. And there,
oh god, oh Jesus,
Andreas he just takes out Bad Loser. And he's just, that's not lag anymore, that's like demon lag. Like, where is he? All over the place. So tough to like pass him, but somehow I do. Now following Super Stepper and the Banshee. And this, I follow Super Stepper for a few laps. Now we're in lap 8, going into lap 9. I think this is when he takes his first pit stop. I'll just follow his strategy for the moment. Kind of getting settled into the race, and I don't really want it to pass him at the moment, because then if he catches up to me, I know I'm 1 pit stop down. And like this, it's the same as before. I'm on the same pit stop strategy as he is, and it's kind of easier to get a feel for the distance between the cars. And you will see over the next lap I'll catch up to him. He's about 3 seconds ahead at the moment, and by the end of this lap he's pretty close. I don't even know if that's the moment when things start to happen again. No, it's not. Like, here he made a little mistake. You see, before that turn he was way further ahead of me, and there's a pedestrian also kind of dangerous laying there on the ground. And after that turn, like, I'm down to about 1.5 seconds instead of 3 seconds. So going into lap 10, I can see his car pretty clearly, going down that long main straight. Made a few updates to the track since we raced it in the F1. Tried to give everybody a bit more space to race. I think it worked out well. Those streets are tight and bumpy anyway, so no need to make the track tighter than it needs to be. And here in lap 10, still following him, just trying to keep it consistent. On the map you see we have quite a big gap to the 3rd place car, so no need for me to actually push too hard. We still have 15 laps to go. I'm getting closer lap by lap. And here you see, again, those turns there, I just make up a lot of ground, like from 1.5 seconds down to, let's say, a second now. And there the first car being lapped is coming up. It's yellow carbon is there. Could be Raptor X. But he's going into the pits, so we get lucky. We don't have to pass him here. Into lap 11 around the gas station. Really like those turns here. Very difficult, but have a nice flow and accelerating out of this into the back straight.
Also
where the Banshee kind of has a little advantage here, I guess, but on the straight I can come closer to him. And now here those turns, as I said before, catching up to him. Every turn he comes closer and closer, and here is where he makes huge mistakes. Whoa, kind of tough for me to avoid him. Was like needed to calculate where is he going. Is he gonna do another backflip and bouncing off to the left or to the right? But I managed it. So now I'm in the lead on lap 12, which was pretty good for me. Because I need to win every race on this season, because Mr. Ryo and the Comet and O'Darn, they have 36 and 40 points, I think. So I need to make up a lot of points. And now you see Mr. Ryo, he's in second position at the moment, which was very surprising for me, because he started in the back of the grid, and now he's right behind me. But in the end it turned out that Mr. Ryo, he actually had to do all his pit stops in the end of the race, so at this moment I was one pit stop ahead of him. And I'm coming up to Raptor X, lapping him. He's in the Carbonizer. Just letting him know that I'm behind him. He's going to let me pass in the next turn, which he does very, very well, giving me the faster line. Passing him, that worked great, didn't lose any time here. Into lap 16 now. And next lap is lap 17, where something bad happens. My teammate, Sugar-Free Nos, he disconnects right here, which is very disappointing, because he was in the top 10, could have granted our Tinker Motorsports team some points for the championship we really need. But with the disconnect, he's not gonna get a point. And then this happens, like he disconnects and his car, oh there, that was so close. All of a sudden his car appears on the screen, just driving around there into the turn. And I just see it at the last second, like hidden by the barrier, so I got lucky to not catch him there. So second pit stop is done here in lap 18, and I'm leading in front of O'Darn now, who's going for the Fister Comet team with Andreas, the host of this event. And the Comet on this track with O'Darn was really tough match. Here you see he has 12 seconds on lap 19. I have a 12-second lead over him, but I have to do another pit stop. He already did all his pit stops, so I will be going down to 8 seconds. Like the pit stop takes about 4 seconds. And then O'Darn just puts in some incredible lap times. Like it's going to be really close till the end of the race. There he is. Just saw him on the screen. He still has to do the gas station part. In the last lap, he decreased the gap to 6 seconds, like down from 12 to 6 seconds. There you see it. Mr. Ryo's in third position. But it's just one more lap, so I knew if I don't make a mistake, I can just drive it home. And still I have to pass those 2 cars in front of me, so race was not over at this point. It's like if they have a lag and push me out, could still lose those 6 seconds, so I I really tried not to come too close, probably just tried to stay behind him. You hear Prutok, he spins out. Allows me to pass him there. But that's what I mean, like if you're like close to those cars in the back, they make a mistake and take you out, it can cost you a win. Here I'm behind Sabertooth, but I'm not gonna catch him till the finish line. Last turns here. He's in the Coquette.
Just keep going. I won't catch you before the finish.
And last turn, going over the finish line, winning my first race of the season, which was pretty good. First race for me, first win. Here's the final result. Myself, Odarn, Mr. Ryo, Superstep and the Banshee, and Doom Penguin the Alpha. Very good job from Doom. But just that car doesn't have enough power. That's why we upgraded to 2.0. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you for race 4.